What's going on, Giants fans? Happy afternoon, happy Monday. Would have been a little bit of a sweeter Monday waking up because, one for one, I don't get much sleep now that I have a newborn at home sleeping next to my bed. But it would have been a lot sweeter waking up tired and groggy with the Philadelphia Eagles loss last night. It almost happened, but they end up winning. The Cowboys could not come back and muster the comeback. Eagles moved to 6-0. With the easiest schedule in the NFL. They have played no one good. They have combined 13 points since week 2 in the second half. They're a team that does not do well in the second half once the opposing team makes adjustments. They are definitely beatable. They have a very easy schedule. I just hope someone can beat them soon because with the Phillies being in the NLCS and my Mets choking, I cannot take an Eagles Super Bowl run, or even an undefeated season. Knowing me, living in Philadelphia territory for my entire life so far, a undefeated season with an Eagles championship would be a nightmare. It would be brutal. I'll never be able to hear the end of it. So please, someone beat this effing team. Otherwise, let's talk about the Giants. Great win yesterday, boys. Third week in a row with a comeback victory. Daniel Jones is 5-1 this year, gentlemen. 5-1. He is 8-3 in his last 11 starts dating back to 2021. Something happened to this guy. A new coach, who knows? New GM. Something happened to him over this offseason, and he's just a different quarterback. Different quarterback playing on a shitty team, but this time he's getting the dub, and that's all that matters. He is 5-1. He leads the NFL in game-winning drives. He has 4 of them already. He is 4-0 in the fourth quarter with game-winning drives. This is an entirely different new quarterback. He is not turning the ball over. Again, the DJ haters will say, oh, he had a fumble yesterday. Yes, you're going to pinpoint a fumble that occurred before the end of the first half, and it was a fumble on a Hail Mary attempt. He was trying to throw a Hail Mary. He was running around the pocket, trying to wait for someone to get open, and he fumbled the ball. If you're really going to make him suffer with that turnover, then you just are a hater, and that's it. You're not a Giants fan. You're just a plain old hater. But Daniel Jones, man, he's not having the shiny stats. He's not throwing for 400 yards. He's not throwing for 8 touchdowns a game or whatever. But he's getting the job done, and that's all that matters, and that's all we need out of a quarterback. You don't need to be Aaron Rodgers. You don't need to be Patrick Mahomes. You just need to play good football and play fundamentally smart and fundamentally sound football, and you can win. Eli Manning wasn't the greatest quarterback ever, but he got the job done because he knew how to prepare. He prepared well, and it helped having a lot of talent on the team. Not going to lie, Eli Manning came into his career having a Pro Bowl tight end in Shockey, a Pro Bowl future Hall of Fame running back in Tiki Barber, had a Hall of Fame defensive end in Michael Strahan. He had pieces around him, a very consistent wide receiver in Amani Toomer. Then they brought in Plaxico. The Giants tried to build around Daniel Jones. Kenny Golladay has failed miserably. Kadarius Toney was a first-round pick. He has failed miserably. Wan'Dale Robinson had his first career touchdown yesterday. This guy looks legit. Hopefully he can stay healthy and give Daniel Jones some much-needed help because the rest of the receiving core is complete trash. So Daniel Jones is doing all this with a terrible team, a terrible O-line that's slowly getting better. The guards in the center position are very weak. They definitely need to upgrade that in the offseason. But look who he's throwing to, man. He's throwing to David Sills, who's a bum. He's throwing to Marcus Johnson. He's throwing to bums. He's throwing to Richie James. He is throwing to practice squad players. These receivers would not start on any other team, maybe except for Wan'Dale Robinson. Just stop hating on him, guys. Seriously, stop hating on him. Anyway, the video is about Daniel Jones. Is he the guy in the future? As of now, I'd extend him, maybe give him a 1-year extension. Maybe franchise tag him if that's suitable for our cap room looking into next season. I'm not sure what the franchise tag would be. My guess would be somewhere on the upwards of at least $22 million a year. For one season, that's fine. I would give him a 1-year extension, see if he could do it again in a better second year of his new offensive scheme and get better players around him. See what he can do with actual weapons. I'm not sure who's a free agency on the free agent wire next year. I'll have to check when I get home, but I'm sure there's at least a couple guys that are good and formidable enough that can help him now and make it better than what he's working with right now. But as of now, we're 5-1, and without Daniel Jones, we are not 5-1. So enjoy the win, enjoy the season so far. It's going to have a lot of ups and downs. We're going to lose some games. We're going to win some more games, but we're going to lose some games. Our schedule looks pretty favorable as long as all guys can stay healthy and play consistent, sound football. But as of now, I'm extending Daniel Jones next season for a 1-year deal. I'm going to probably draft a quarterback or two, maybe in the second or third round. If we keep winning, we're not going to get the top guys in the draft. We don't have the trade capital to do that, to move up. We're not going to get the top guys. We're not going to get a Bryce Young. There's some guys that want us to tank right now, being 5-1, lose the rest of our games so that we can get a top quarterback. Nothing is ever guaranteed. Ryan Leaf was a great quarterback in college. He sucked in the pros. Just continue to win, and that's all that matters. But right now, Daniel Jones is our quarterback, and that's all rally behind him. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Go G-Men.